12.5 volts.
Hey guys, your old pal Brian. It's let me show you this real quick. It's Wednesday, I don't know, 7th, 8th, something like that. You see that blue servo? Well, it's in the bottom of the aircraft, and which is the lowest point, and as such, it tends to get flooded with water rather frequently. And the good people at Horizon
4.2 volts.
called it waterproof, but they really didn't mean it. Looking at my rudder servo, how much lack of throw I've got in it. Wow, that's kind of crazy.
12.5 volts.
Not a great amount, actually. So yesterday, still smarting a bit from having been spanked. Oh, a shitload of throw there. Yeah, I think I'm alright. Probably what I said yesterday when I went to take off my T-28. Yeah, that was a blunder. All proud, I got it programmed up in the radio back from how I had it with a Spectrum, and well, the downside of it is that what I had not done was set up my rates. So I had it set up for a single rate. Apparently I had taken the time to kind of mimic it.
12.5 volts, 4.2 volts.
I mimicked it from that's alright. Let's do this though. From the previous one, but I just didn't do it right. And I didn't test it, which is a bonehead move. So yeah, dummy. Let's see. TAER, right? Throttle, aileron,
12.5
elevator,
volts.
rudder. So it's got to be channel 4. I need to reverse mine. Let's try that.
9 minutes, 4.2 volts.
That not stick. There we go. Doing the flight check on the water because I didn't learn my lesson yesterday. Okay, getting in a little bit more, flying.
30 seconds. 12.4 volts.
Before I
20 seconds.
let's see if I can't figure what's doing here. Oh, that ain't it either. I just changed directions. Okay, you gotta sit through this with me, bitches, because that's your job. Can't see what I'm
8
doing.
minutes, 4.1 volts.
2, 3, 4. I just changed direction. That should have done it.
12.4 volts.
Let's see what I have for that channel, shall we? Throttle, aileron, elevator, rudder. Yeah, man. It's gotta be it. I didn't do it though. So let's go on back and change it.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 7 minutes, 12.4 volts, 4.1
Okay, we're
volts, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As always, you gotta be smarter than
Low
the
battery. Battery critical.
battery's not critical. You're lying. Jonesy says he's got a fix for that. Okay, let's get it back here a bit so I can see as I'm taking off. for God's sakes. There we go. So you don't have
12.1
a half a mile of throw in your aircraft's control surfaces. You may be more likely to control it. Jesus, what a piker ass move I did the other day. Although I will say this, it glued back together rather nicely. I do have to do some work on it though. It dented up the front end a bit, so I'm gonna try to heat it up with my wife's blow dryer rather than boil it. Or maybe try to put it in some warm water rather than boiling water, because it causes the foam's outer layer to deform,
12.1 volts.
which is a wee bit obnoxious. This is stabilizing mode. I might have mentioned that I'd been flying it out of stabilizing mode for some time and never really knew it. In fact, I think I contrasted the two and couldn't tell the difference.
4 volts.
Beautiful afternoon, probably 85 degrees, no wind. An excellent day to go flying. Had I
12.1 volts.
been driving up to the mountains
8 minutes.
rather than flying like I'm doing here in a few days, I'd have carried up a few airplanes with me. Ultra micros would be great for that. They got golf course ponds and that sort of thing, and they'd work perfect. And take it out of stabilize for this. Almost is too locked in. So aside from drilling the hell out of the poor Trojan, that's used to it, that was its second drilling, due to inattentiveness and carelessness.
11.9 volts. 4 volts.
Had a nice afternoon yesterday flying with Eric. Flew the Fox glider, and he flew his big honking ass hexacopter, the DJI 550, and actually got some
7 minutes.
pretty good video just screwing around. Wait till he gets he's got a Taro Mobius mount coming, and once he gets that, I think he's going to be up to speed. In fact, I think Ingleburn, that is Noel, is getting one as well. Me, I'm just trying to get my ship back in a pile.
11.8 volts.
That Trojan really hasn't been part of my life other than sitting in my stable for the last 6 months, so I'm not freaked out about getting it back up and running. It went together pretty good. The wing section kind of expanded out a little bit.
3.9 volts.
Just, I mean, maybe a 1/16 of an inch as the Gorilla Glue set. I'm not concerned about it really. I am going to go ahead and some Gorilla Glue seeped out, and I'm going to hit it with a little sandpaper.
6 minutes.
But it went together fairly nicely. You know, there again, you got to study it to see where it was busted. Yeah, I'm going to reform that
11.8 volts.
schnoz on it. See if I didn't bend my motor shaft. Hopefully I didn't. That fucker's huge anyway. Although it did go straight in. Beautiful little aircraft. This is the Horizon Hobby Icon A5, which is the licensed version.
3.9 volts.
Go a little low, slow pass here. And it will be coming to a store near you in 16, I think. People are going to start taking delivery of this.
11.8 volts.
Here in the U.S.,
5 minutes.
they've got a sport market, and you can only fly these in good weather and daylight.